Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the internet. I know I haven't been uploading in a while, but I'm working on it right now. I'm gonna be doing more things in my videos, adding more things, trying to make it all better. Right now today's a different video. It's gonna be a story time video on how I got in trouble for tissues. Alright, so it was one day, 8th grade, going around campus just messing around, doing what I usually do. Then it comes around to 5th period. I'm in there, we have substitute, and while we're in 5th period at substitute, I'm messing around with my friend the whole time, and I was like, yo, it'd be really funny if I just take this sushi box. And I don't know why, but I thought it was so funny, so I slid underneath my shirt, and then I just like walked out of the classroom, and like the substitute was like right next to me, just looking at me walk out with it. And so I walked out, and I just went to my 6th period class, and while I was there in my 6th period class, we had to do a project, and like during the project we're doing it, and we're almost done, and then this girl comes to me, she's like, "What's underneath your shirt?" And like, I'm always honest, I'm like funny and honest and stuff. Well, to like friends and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, it's a tissue box." And she's like, "Give me it," and I was like, shoot, alright, and I just laugh it off, laugh with my friends, so I'm like, haha, alright, I guess. So, pull it out from underneath my jacket, or shirt, or whatever jacket, that's what I put on there. I handed it to her, and like, she rolls up her sleeve, and like, not rolls up her sleeve, but she puts the sleeve over her hand, and takes the box. Then she walks up to the teacher, and I look at my friend, I'm like, yo, like, is she gonna put it back, or like, is she gonna like snitch? And we're looking at her, and she like side whispers to the teacher and stuff. And then me and my friends, we all looked at each other like, damn, snitch on us. And like, while I did that, I was laughing because I really just don't care, honestly. Like, I thought it was funny. If you think my voice is different, it's because, I'm like sick right now. I've been sick for a whole week now, and just hasn't got better. So if like if you hear me cough and stuff, it's me. Alright, but that's besides the point. She goes up there, she tells teacher, alright, and I'm like, well, damn. Like, it was funny, I guess. And like, she didn't pull me out of class, she didn't like tell me to stay after class. She like yelled it across the room, cause like, so here's the layout of the room. She's in like, it's like the door, the front, alright, obviously. Then she's sitting in the back of the door, across from the door. So I'm in the back of the class near the door, and she's like on the other half of the class, without on the other side of the door, sitting way over there. She just yells it, and I'm like, why does she have to yell it out loud every year? And then everybody just goes dead silent, just listening to what she's yelling. And she's yelling. She's like, "Oh, why would you take this?" I like at first, like I was like, I thought it was just funny, so I just took it with me. And she's like, well, we have to pay for this, right? And my friend in the back behind me and next to me, they both whispered to each other. They're like, don't they get it from the government and stuff? And I was like, I'm not gonna say that to her because I respect them way too much, and like I know that their jobs are hard. So like, if I knew this, why did I do that? Alright, but that's besides the point. Again, I thought it was funny. She was like, after class, you're gonna walk with me and we're gonna go return those tissues. And most of the kids are across the class, you just start laughing. And like, I'm laughing too. She's like, it's all funny. She's like, it's all funny. It's really not. And I was like, and I looked at her and I was like, it's kind of funny. Then the girl said to me, comes back, and like, she just sits down, like, calmly, like nothing happens. And like, I was so mad at her. Like, it wasn't her fault, but like, it was her fault. Cause just think about if you were in my situation, you're in trouble for stealing tissues, and a girl just snitches on you. And my friend next to me, he's like, bro, don't worry, she's probably just gonna make you go put it back, and that's it. I was like, yeah, that's true. So I'm just not gonna think much about it. So finish our project. And like, we just put it back in our backpack, so let's go back to our seats. And while I'm walking back to my seat, because my seat's right in front of the teacher, she gives me like the worst death stare I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, damn. Now we got some like bad blood between us and stuff. So I just sit down, like my back is to her, so like she can't see my face, and I'm looking at my friend just smiling and laughing, and everybody leaves. She's like, "All right, everybody dismissed except for Ryan," which is my name, as some of you don't know, but now you do. Cringy God. Um, so she tells me to stay, and I stay there. I sit there. She was like, "Why would you even steal the tissues?" I was like, at first it was funny, and she was like, "No, it wasn't." I was like, I in my mind I was like, yes, yes, it was. It was funny. Like it was, it was hilarious. I don't know why, but at the moment, it was hilarious. Just think about it. Your friend getting in trouble for stealing tissues. Tissues. I mean, like it's bad, but like it's funny at the same time. But we're walking over there, and I could see that she's looking at me. She's like side looking at me, and she looks so angry. Like at first, this lady didn't like me at first, and now she like despises my essence, bro. She hates me. She's like, she doesn't like hate me. She just hates the very existence of me. And so she's looking at me, and while we're walking, and we get to the door, she's like, "All right, so what door is it?" I'm like, it's like the third one." I was like, and she says, "All right, walk over there, knock on door." So she's sitting there, not knowing what's going on, and I see some sixth graders, seventh graders. I don't know, I'm not sure. Some of them I knew, which were like seventh graders. So I guess they're sixth and seventh. I walk in there. Then my teacher's like, I'm gonna just give her a name actually, Mrs. Mrs. McCarthyson, all right? Mrs. McCarthyson. She's like, "Oh, can you tell Mrs. Oh, dang, gotta go with another teacher name. Damn. Alright, can you give Mrs. Savage a name? Oh, I mean, can you tell Mrs. Savage that Cringy aka Ryan, took a box of tissues, and they both look at me like I'm just in the middle, standing there. I'm walking to put the tissues back on the counter, and they're both just looking at me with such hatred in their eyes. I'm like, damn, what did I do? I messed up. Messed up. So, walk out the classroom, and then I go to lunch because it was transitioning from 6 to 7. And during 6 7, it's lunch after 6. So, go to lunch. My friends are telling my other friends what happened at the table, and we're all just laughing. And next period, like, next period was fine because I didn't have that teacher. I was in science, I was doing fine. I got like an A on my test. Then, it was the next day. I go in there, and I have Mrs. McCarthyson for first period, and she looks at me with such hatred, and like she doesn't say a single word to me. She just looks at me, and I just sit down, and I honestly couldn't blame her. She like I took a box of tissues, which is honestly pretty funny, but um. I get over sixth grade, or first grade actually, and I could tell that she's still very mad at me and some of my friends that were laughing with me. And I go to my fifth grade class, which is a little bit later, which is Mrs. Savage comes back, and she knows that I took the tissue box. She's telling like the whole class how like she was very angry with how our actions were, especially on whoever stole the tissues. And she knew who stole the tissues. She knew it was me, but she was like playing on. And she didn't question me why I took the tissues. She just said she didn't say anything. She just looked at me, and then after class she's like, "Why did you steal the tissues?" And I was like, I don't know. Until she let me go, and I see a substitute. I see a substitute while I'm switching through periods. And she's like, "Why did you steal the tissues?" I was like, it was pretty funny when I took it, and she just starts laughing too. I'm like, "Well, damn, maybe I didn't get off bad blood with this teacher," uh, which is Mrs. I'm gonna say her real name because none of you would probably know her anyways. Mrs. Young, no offense, but she just laughs it off, and I just go on with my life, which is like another day later. And yeah, and I still think that one teacher is still very mad at me. Just today, my friends were all lined up in a line in front of her, in front of Mrs. McCarth- McCarthison's desk, all lining up right in front of her. And I was like, "Why you guys standing right there?" They said, "Because we stole tissue boxes like you." I was like, "What did I do?" And it's just my first story time. This video gets like a couple likes, I'm probably gonna keep going. Even if it doesn't, I'm still gonna make a whole bunch of story time videos. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like or dislike, because I'm really struggling here. And I will be live streaming soon. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace out. Peace.